Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Ms. Fred, and I teach choir and AP Music Theory at Centennial High School and theater at New Mexico State University. And today I'm going to show you how to make a Bitmoji classroom to upload into your Canvas class. So the first thing you want to do is go into your Google Chrome. Open that up, and then you're going to search for the Chrome Web Store. Once you have typed that in, go to the link. And then you're going to go to the search bar here and you're going to type in Bitmoji. So you see here we have a Bitmoji extension, and so we're going to add this to Chrome. So we're just going to click Add Extension, and it's going to prompt us to sign in. So if you don't have a Bitmoji already, you can download the Bitmoji app and make one on your phone, or you can do it through Snapchat if you use Snapchat. So if you have not done that already, go ahead and pause this video, download your Bitmoji app from your phone, and get creating. Once you have that, you can go ahead and log in. I'm going to log in with Snapchat and following the prompts. And now I have a Bitmoji extension. So extensions are located in this little blob up in the right-hand corner. So I'm going to go ahead and click that and open it up. I'm going to find my Bitmoji extension, and I'm going to press this little pin here, and that's going to pin it to the top of my screen. And now I have this here all the time, and I can open it up, and you can see that I have all these really fun, cute Bitmojis to play with. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my Google Slides. So it's slides.google.com. Once I open that up, I'm going to start a blank presentation. So I'm just going to add that blank presentation, and it opens up just like this. And I don't want to use this because it has the title pages, so I'm going to click on the presentation here, and I'm going to delete that. Then I'm going to go to this plus sign here with the layout, and I'm going to choose a blank layout. And now I have this beautiful blank document. So the first thing that I want to add to make my classroom is a floor and a wall. So I'm going to go to background, click on that, and then here I'm going to choose image. Once I get to choose image, I've got a lot of options here, but I'm going to click Google image search, and then from here I'm going to type in floor and wall background. So now I've got a lot of really fun ones to pick from, and you can go through and scroll and find the one that you like the most. I'm just going to pick something easy. This one already has a plant in the background, and I think it's kind of pretty, so I'm going to put that in. And now I have a nice classroom. So the next thing that I want to add to my classroom is a whiteboard. And on this whiteboard, I'm going to be linking a lot of fun things for the kids to do in the Google Classroom or in the Canvas classroom. So I'm going to go over to shapes, and then I'm going to choose rectangle. From here, I'm going to just kind of create a whiteboard size rectangle and then place it where I want to. But it doesn't really look like a whiteboard yet. So I'm going to go ahead and make sure that I have a border. So we're going to add a black border. And then I want to make sure that the border weight is bigger. So I think 4 is a good size, and that's the size I use. And that to me looks more like a blackboard that's hanging on the wall, or a whiteboard that's hanging on the wall. So from here, I want to add a few decorations, and this is where the creative part comes in. You can add things to hang on the wall. You can put some furniture on the floor, and let's just go ahead and do a couple of them. So I'm going to go to pictures here. I'm going to search the web, and then I'm going to go ahead and put in couch. And what you want to do is add PNG, because that's going to have a good quality, and then you're going to write in transparent, because we want to have a transparent background for our couch. So then you can just scroll through and you pick the couch that you want. I'm just going to go with that top option because it's easy and we're trying to make this quick. So now I have a couch, and it doesn't really look like a good size, so I'm going to resize it. And then you want to put it where the legs are kind of on the floor, and you can move it up or down. And then maybe I want to put in a wall clock. And so there's a lot to choose from. We'll just go with this guy. Right now, we're not making the cutest classroom in the world. You can really go nuts. Like if you look at mine in my actual Canvas classroom, which I'll show you in a minute, I found my exact couch that I have in my office and took the background out so that my kids could see the couch that I actually have. And it was just really funny. Okay, so that's enough decorations for now. You get the idea. You can play and add and make it really colorful and beautiful and just keep finding pictures. You can also download pictures. And so you can download pictures that you like or upload them to your computer, and then you can upload them from your computer and choose ones that you already have. So you simply would just go to that, and then you'd go to your photos and choose. So the last thing that's missing from this classroom is me. So I'm going to go to my Bitmoji, and I'm going to find a Bitmoji. So you can find ones without words by saying like pose, and then you can find your Bitmoji and she's posing, and that's really cute. So everyone is wondering what to do these days because no one knows how to teach. So I'm going to go ahead and drag my little Bitmoji in here, and she's not going to know what she's doing, and she's going to be a little distraught, like we all kind of feel in 2020. So now I have that, and it goes through. So one thing that is a really fun tip for the future is once you create the slide and you publish it to the web, if you make any changes, those changes will automatically publish to the web as well. So let's say it's Christmas time and you just want to keep your classroom the same, but you want to add like a Santa hat. You can add the Santa hat later on in the year. And so I'm just going to find one and I'm going to give it to her. And she's going to have a very cute Santa hat to wear. And I don't have to add this until December. And once I add it in December, it'll go with my existing outfit. Does that make sense? So I hope that made sense. But once you've published this, you can edit it and it'll automatically change it in Canvas as well, which is kind of fun. Okay, so now I want to make sure that I have some announcements, right? So maybe as a choir teacher, I use the website Sight Reading Factory a lot. So I'm going to go to Sight Reading Factory and I'm going to take this link. And this is a link that I want my kids to have. You can link pages from Canvas in here as well. But I'm just going to go ahead and enter some text. And I'm going to put Sight Reading. And then we want to make the font nice and big. So everyone knows what they're looking for. And we're going to want to create a hyperlink. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to highlight this. And I am going to go to Insert, Link. And then from here, I've already copied the Sight Reading Factory link. And now I've got a live link on my whiteboard. So if I want the kids to be able to do sight reading, straight out of Canvas, it's going to link them just like that. Let's also say that I want them to be able to access my YouTube channel. So I can go to YouTube and find my channel. So let's see, Miss Fred Music. We find the channel page, and I'm going to highlight that. And so what I'm going to do is I want to be able to do that if you click me. So I'm going to highlight her. And I'm going to insert the link to this so that when you click on my Bitmoji, she is now a live link, which is kind of fun. Okay, so now I've created this live page, and how do we put this into Canvas? So I'm going to show you. So what we're going to do is we're going to log into our Canvas account. And once we're logged into Canvas, we're going to go ahead and look at our classes. So I'm going to pick a class that I have not added anything into just so we can start from scratch. So this class is my concert choir class, and I've got a blank canvas. I haven't added a single thing to this class yet, and so we're going to start here. So one thing I want to do is I want to create a new home page. I don't like this home page. I think that this is not going to be a very pretty home page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go down to Pages, and then I'm going to click Add Page. And then I'm going to change the home page to say like, welcome to choir. Okay, so now I've created this page and I have a link, but I'll just save it for now. And so now I've created this and I'm going to publish it. And the reason why you need to publish it is because if you don't publish it, you can't make it your front page. So this is a published page. I'm going to click on my little snowman here, and then I'm going to put use this front page. Okay, if I didn't publish it, then that wouldn't be an option for me to use as my front page. All right, so now I'm going to go home. Click on home, and then you're going to come over to the right hand side and you're going to put choose home page. And you can see I can do pages front page, which is welcome to choir. And I'm going to save. So now I have a page that I want to build my choir class in. All right, and this is the name of my course. It's Concert Choir 1P1 Frederickson. I'm not a fan of that. So I'm going to go to my settings and I'm going to change the name. So I'm going to change my course code and I'm going to change this to first period. And then I'm going to change this to treble choir because my concert choir is treble choir and they will be confused. So my course details are updated. I'm going to hit home and it's going to say up at the top corner, first period, treble choir. And so that's going to be the easy way for them to find this class. Okay, so now we want to upload this, and this is where it's going to take a tiny bit of coding skills from your MySpace days. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to our presentation and we are going to go to File and we're going to go down to Publish to the Web. So when you get to this pop-up window, you're going to click Embed. And once you hit Embed, you come down here and you click Publish and say OK. Now we have one of these big scary links. And so you're going to go ahead and copy that link. So I just did, Control C. And then I'm going to go open up my home page. From here, I'm going to click Edit. If I were to try and put this in here like that, just like that, let me show you what it would do. And this is the wrong thing to do. I now have a weird, crazy link, and that's not what I want them to see. So we're going to click Edit and delete all that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write HTML editor. So we have the rich content editor, and that's the one where you can just type and drag in pictures. And we have HTML editor, which is for coding. So I'm going to Command V. So now I've copied that in, and once I save it, you're going to see I have a live classroom, and if I click on the images, it's going to take me to the link that I set up. So now every time you click on my Bitmoji, it's going to take you to my YouTube channel. And every time you click on my words, it's going to take you to Sight Reading Factory. And you can link anything you want. So if you want to link your modules page, you can link your modules page because all of these, you can link your syllabus. So you can put whatever you want on this board. Those are just my examples, okay? So one thing that I don't like is that this is a slideshow. And if I'd had multiple slides, it would start playing the slideshow. Every 3 seconds, the slides would change. So I am not a fan of that. I want to get rid of it. So I'm going to hit Edit, and we're going to just do a little bit of baby amount of coding again. So we want to go to HTML editor, and then we're going to look for the number in this that says 3000. I don't know why this works, but this works. So ask a computer nerd. I'm not the person. But we're going to do ampersand and AMP colon RM equals minimal. Once you do that, by the magic of computer magician people who know what they're doing, we now have nothing on the bottom, and that looks a lot better. And the black bars will change depending on how big of a picture you have and how big your window is. I'm working on a really big iMac, so the window is very big. Okay, so now I'm going to hit home, and when I hit home, it's going to have that as my front page, and it's lovely. So let me show you a couple of really cute things that I've done. So in one of my other classes, I have done this, and I created this like fun room with my piano and my dog. But I also created an interactive bulletin board. So all of the links that they need are here. So everything my honor choir needs for honor choir info, all state audition info, solo and ensemble info, and then I have my syllabus linked and my modules linked. So the link goes straight to my modules, and it's live and it's interactive. And so I can go through and there's my modules. So that is your quick tutorial on how to build a Bitmoji classroom and publish it to the web. I hope you found it helpful, and we'll see you next time. Thank you.